5 games where the age rating was completely off. Like most gamers, we tend not to give age ratings as much as a second thought. We ourselves played Mortal Kombat together when we were 5, and we turned out pretty well. Nonetheless, many parents do take age ratings into account when deciding which games their kids are allowed to play. And if you do the same, you'll see that sometimes they're way off. So in this video, we'll list 5 games that received age ratings either way too high or way too low. Number 1. Donkey Konga. The Donkey Kong series is a staple of kid-approved gaming. The fun and colorful platform games were always rated E for fucking everyone. Except one, Donkey Konga 2. In this rhythm game spin-off, you pound away on these plastic bongo accessories, which is all good family fun, but some of the track's lyrics were just a little too rough for the ESRB's taste. And looking back at the original commercial, they do have a point here.
You know who's back up in this motherfucker. So raise to hear somebody here gon' fuck. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey, smoke weed every day.
Number 2. Call of Duty 2 and 3. As a series, Call of Duty lets you experience the gruesome realities of war. Bullets, blood and piles of dying men fighting to keep their guts from leaking out. All that good stuff. Most entries in the series got a mature rating, and rightfully so. But weirdly enough, Call of Duty 2 and 3 were rated as appropriate for teens, while it is by no means less harsh and bloody than the games that went before and after. So why did it get a different rating? The only thing that sets it apart from the more modern, later entries is its historical setting. Oh, and you're fighting the Germans. Maybe that's it. Number 3. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. If you ask us, a visit to Tamriel is essential to a healthy upbringing. There's all kinds of serene nature, well-spoken characters and much thoughtful decision-making in there. Besides, closing down an endless amount of identical Oblivion gates gives a good peek into what your future work life will look like. The rating people clearly thought so too, because despite the occasional rotting corpse, they granted the game a very tolerant teen rating. That is, until some curious gamer took a peek into the game's code, where she discovered an art file that could be tweaked to make all characters go topless. She subsequently developed a mod in protest against what she called government, society, whatever, forcing companies to protect our innocent population from seeing those evil, dirty things that 50% of them possess anyways. The ESRB changed their rating and slapped a big fat mature rating on Oblivion. Despite Bethesda later releasing a patch that disabled the topless mod, the mature rating still stands to this day. Number 4. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. If you're a 90s kid like us, then you know how important it is to play some fucking Zelda during your forming years. Saving Hyrule and Termina is what childhood's all about, which we were legally allowed to do so because even though both games had a fair share of dark moments, they were rated E for everyone. 10 years later, Twilight Princess came out, and we feel sorry for every Zero's kid that was left out due to its teen rating. At the time of its release, Twilight Princess was the first Zelda game to not receive an E rating. And honestly, we don't really understand why. True, Zand and the Twilight Realm certainly gave you goosebumps, but for us, the scare factor bleaks in comparison to the redeaths, the bottom of the fucking well, and this thing. Number 5. Heart of Darkness. The rating of this game probably went something like this. Friendly kid? Check. Cute dog wearing a cap? Check. Alright guys, E for everyone, now let's go to strip club, get wasted. At first glance, this obscure PS1 title looks like your average 90s after-school animated cartoon. Heart of Darkness is a fairly standard platformer, with jump physics similar to that of the 2D Prince of Persia games. If the game raters would have just leaped a little further, they never in their right mind would deem it suitable for anyone. Just die and you'll see. The game contains many gruesome death animations that make Mortal Kombat's fatalities feel like kitten videos. Especially when you get yourself killed by the shadow figures, you'll be treated with quite explicit levels of gore. They literally rip the boy Andy apart, swallow his severed head, or burn him alive into a nice mutton chop. This is the stuff of nightmares for everyone.
And with that, we want to thank you, our fabulous community, for visiting our videos each and every week.
Each and every week. We didn't upload in a fucking year. But anyway, we thought the channel was growing. We want to make a new fucking vid because of the growth. And also to thank you for that. We made something.
Oh yeah, bitch.
Here, this is what we made.
Came straight out of China.
These are some good fucking games. Pizza beer coasters.
Yeah.
With on the backside, boobs.
Boobs.
And if you have two,
You got two boobs.
two boobs.
And you can put them upside down as well. Franken boobs, doesn't matter at all. So, what do you have to do to get your hands on these fabulous beer coasters? Well, here it is. Just put a comment below in the comments below. And if you like that comment, if we like it the best, then you get 2 free beer coasters.
More than two.
Yeah, you get like a whole
Bunch of them.
bunch of them because rarely our videos get any comments whatsoever. So, your chances are pretty good, I'd say.
We send them to you everywhere on this world.
Yeah.
Because Charles and Tony Games Pizza is fucking global.
Yeah.
You might as well press that bell button.
Yeah, bitch. Press
Because
the fucking bell.
You cannot know when another Games and Pizza video is coming up if you don't press the fucking bell button. We don't know when we're gonna make them, and so you can not know when one is live.
Probably pretty soon.